Daddy Pastor Enoch Adeboye, he fasted 40 days, 3 times a year. Wonderful. Jesus told his disciples, these demons cannot go out except by fasting and prayer. Jesus returned back from Jordan with the full of spirit after John baptized him. The full of spirit is not enough for him to actualize his mission on the earth. The Spirit of God took him to wilderness. He fasted and prayed and came back with the power of spirit. Difference between full of spirit and power of spirit. All the born again Christians, the Spirit of God is dwelling in them. But the people that have access to the power of spirit is great intercessors. If you want to be a miracle workers like Paul, Peter, and the other generals in the ministry, give yourself to prayer and fasting. This is the principle that will help you to emerge great general in the ministry. Hear the testimony of Daddy Enoch Adeboye that will inspire you. God bless you as you listen to it. Please subscribe and like the channel. God bless you.
There was a time I decided to fast, because I have faced challenges in my life. There was a particular one that I knew this one is going to require fasting and prayer. So I decided I will fast. I fasted 40 days and 40 nights. And of course, whatever I'm doing, she's doing. She's very kind. She knows it's not going to be easy to fast 40 days and 40 nights if your wife is eating. And I'm telling you, I'm yet to meet a better cook than my wife. So, in order not to get me tempted when I'm fasting, she will be fasting. 40 days, 40 nights, and fasted and prayed, and the mountain remained. So I felt, if 40 days and 40 nights won't solve the problem, let me try a second time. Another 40 days and 40 nights, and she joined me, and the mountain remained. So I said, all right, I think what I would do is this. My dear, I'm going to fast until this problem is solved. At least if God sees that I'm about to die, He will have to respond. So let's reach an agreement. By the time we reach 40 days and 40 nights, if this problem is not yet solved, you will break and I will continue. And we agreed. Then 40 days and 40 nights came, and the mountain was a little bigger than before we started. So if you think you have seen mountains before, I have seen maybe one or two. So I decided I will continue. So my dear, thank you very much. You've done your bit. 40 days, 40 nights, 3 times in 1 year. You have to be a very special wife. So thank you very much. She said, no, when you stop is when I stop. That's not what we agreed upon. No. And when I'm talking of fasting, I'm talking of fasting. That kind of fasting that all the holes in your belt, you have to punch new ones because you have contracted a little bit. 41st day, 42nd day, and she refused to stop. She said, no, you keep going, we're in this together. That's why I said to God, well, solve the problem if you want to. I'm not going to lose my wife. I was compelled to break after 42 days because my wife says, I'm not stopping unless you stop. And that's the kind of woman my wife is. So when a man says, I want to spend the rest of my life with a woman, and the woman is someone who says, well, if you have to die, we die together. Then if you want to live, you live together. So if anybody sees the glory of God in our lives today and is upset, may God forgive. If you see the glory and you don't know the story, may God forgive you. Maybe that's about all I should say about my wife.
Behind every crown and glory, there is a price and stories. What emerged a man as a general in the military is the price the man paid. Remember, nothing is free.